So whatever his style, it's working because Scott Clack has set a new tour record. This is his optional jump. He's completed 3 and he's in great shape. So he simply goes to the 2-ski gainer because he's already got the big numbers on the board, a new record.
Reinhardt from Defiance, Ohio. He's wrapped for a Mobius.
Super jump for Dave Reinhardt. Good opening maneuver, 425 points. That'll go towards his 3 scoring jumps.
And the second skier out is Mike Tolzman. He came on strong at the end of last year. Let's watch his opening jump.
Mike Tolzman, the first person ever to perform a 1-ski front flip off a 5.5-foot ramp. Demonstrated that in Orlando, the first tour stop. Now all the competitors have entered that trick into the routine.
Dave Dotter is next, 480 points, the total to beat on jump number 1. Here he comes. He's also wrapped.
And Dave will spring off the end, spinning and back flipping, and it's a good opening start for Dave. He came off of a very tough year for him, inconsistent, but he's durable, and he's back again in 1987. Right off the top, the skier simultaneously twist and flip. The rough landing will take a little bit away from his form score, but nonetheless, a good opening maneuver for Dave Dotter.
And next, the skier who has dominated this competition, 3-time champion in the freestyle jumping, Scotty Clack, is set for his first move. Let's see if he's wrapped also for a Mobius on his opening jump.
Well, he's been the class of the field for so many years. Scott Clack, now watch the height he gets off the end. Beautiful skis together, perfect form, and that's going to be a big scoring leap for Scotty.
A good start for Scotty Clack, a 476 total as his new bride Kim looks on here at Lake Olmsted. That will put him in second place in the competition. Nonetheless, a good start for the defending champion Scotty Clack.
What makes Scott so good in this trick is he springs right off the top without slipping, gets his full extension, plenty of time to complete the rotation.
Now we go back to Reinhardt. Dave out for the second time. This time he'll attempt a flip.
And a nice landing. That'll be a nice trick for him. And now he has a total of 893 points after 2 jumps.
And back we go to Tolzman. His second time out on the water, a 720.
One of the most difficult tricks to perform, the 720. 2 full revolutions in the air. Very difficult to maintain a straight perpendicular axis to the water.
Now Dotter, who was the leader after jump number 1. He comes back and he will attempt the flip.
Very nice maneuver for Dave. His foot comes out of the back binding, but he maintains control.
He also maintains the lead in this competition. Let's take another look, Wayne.
Dave really persevered through a tough 1986, and it's paid off. Just recently learning these 1-ski maneuvers, foot has to come out in order for him to maintain his balance, but he skis away, and that'll be another one of his scoring jumps.
And of course, it's going to make it tough now for the defending champion. Scotty Clack has some work to do.
These tricks relatively new, and Scott has some problems on the landing, spins around, tumbles, and he's back up again.
He's all right. You must ski away from these. Crashes are part of freestyle jumping, and we almost had our first one there.
The 1-ski trick, a new maneuver in his routine. He comes up a little short on the rotation and basically just does a tumble turn here, determined to hang on. Just another sensational effort by Scotty Clack. It seems to be routine with him.
He put it back together, but he is still...
They are a terrific bunch of skiers, very aggressive and tough, kind of a hybrid between a show skier and a competitor. First skier out on the water is Dave Reinhardt, and the freestylers will be going in succession. All 3 are out on the water. We're getting a look at his second jump, a back Mobius, a well-done maneuver. He's one of the skiers, along with Mike Tolzman, that excel at the 1-ski maneuvers.
Scotty Clack is just amazing in this particular sport, as he is a 4-time champ in the freestyle.
Unparalleled consistency has gotten him 4 Coors Light championships in freestyle. He starts off with a 1-ski gainer and layout position, slips out a little bit on the ramp. Very difficult to maintain your balance on 1 ski.
The key to winning this event, I guess, is the degree of difficulty and maintaining that along with form.
That's one of the factors: form, degree of difficulty, and distance. And an excellent spring by Mike Tolzman, an outstanding second jump, and that vaults him into the lead. Another look at how he maintains his balance over a 7-inch wide ski. Crouched position, kicks it well off the top. He does the gainer in a tuck position and nails the landing. Good stand-up landing, scores well in the judges' eyes, and that really puts him in a commanding 2 jump.
All right.
Now, he had a fall in the first jump. This is his second jump. Watch him hit that forward ramp and fly.
And a very nicely performed Moby. He gets over 800.
Pat May and Dave Reinhardt looking on, saying, yeah, nice job. Well done. Lands it and looks at the crowd and says, I may be number 1.
By the ramp to get 2 scoring jumps. It's going to be a long-distance gainer. A back flip. Can he stick the landing? He does, so that's going to score well for him. 14.69 at 18 months. And on one ski at 4 years of age, and on his bare feet at 5. But he's on one ski now, long-distance gainer, good stand-up landing, and better distance than Jeff is a back Moby. Full twisting back somersault, have to be forward when he hit the ramp, then kick and spin all at the same time. Great extension, outstanding recovery on the landing at over 800.
Take a look once again. Here he hits it, flies, brings it up and under, gets that ski under him and bounces off the water and says,
the champion going to do the one ski back Moby again, trying to lock it in, gets a better kick, finishes the rotation and skis away with the...
Wayne, as we take a look at it again, one of the things that I so appreciate about this competition is that they are such crowd pleasers. Dave Reinhardt with this final jump won't try it. Here he comes. 2 skis, he nails his landing. He knows he needed the point. He gets it, and what a great final jump for Dave Reinhardt.
Very easy to torque your knee on 2 skis, but he overcomes the difficulty and the...
This is Andrew Tollefson, and this is jump number 1 as he sets up.
And speaking of Andrew Tollefson, he actually skis for SeaWorld, so if he can get a victory here, SeaWorld will be happy, and oh, so pretty on that first trick.
Yeah, it looks very simple, but imagine doing that with 1 ski, and I don't think anybody could do that as well as Andrew.
Encouragement, folks. Let's hear it for Aaron Schultz.
That's the ball.
This, folks, is Matt the Cat May with the 1 ski back. Morris. Got it. Gotta hit. Lands backward. Here it is. The back half from Matt the Cat May. Got it.
The bang bang boogie, let's rock. You don't stop, rock the rhythm. I'm talking about checkbook, could it cost more money than a sucker could ever spend?
Scotty Clack to reach.
Up next, Scotty Clack.
And he's wrapped for a 1 ski back Moby. He slips out on the jump a little bit on the back of his ski, and it looks like he's going to do a tumble turn, and he skis away. Really a remarkable feat. It's amazing that he could pull that out. The one problem is it'll seriously detract from his form score on that maneuver, so he won't score that high. Take a look at his troubles right at the base of the ramp, slips out and can't get squarely over a ski. Now these are jumpers. They have very shallow fins. He rolls around and is able to stand up.
That he'll do things off the rim that a lot of other people won't do.
All right, look at this. Whoa, he sits it down, in fact, slid out on the landing and got his ski back under him on that gainer with a half twist. He's a right foot forward skier. That makes the landing easier for him. He has an advantage there. But he blows the landing and has enough athletic ability to sit down, ride it out until he gets the ski back under him. He'll lose a lot of points on. He's setting up here just by riding straight to the ramp. There's no wrap in this one, just a strong engine to the bottom. And there's the front flip with a half twist. Again, having trouble with the landings today. He's going to lose some points there. Look at the edge he's holding coming in here. Very necessary to keep the rope tight. Does not get the height. The judges are going to subtract points all through this. He slid on the ramp. He didn't get the height, and he rotated out of position. The only thing he did...
When he hits the top, here it is, folks, the gainer. Nailed it this time. The dog around his body as he heads toward the ramp. There it is, the Mobius, seated away. On his gainer wakes his very hard rope wrapped around his body. There's the Mobius. Landed. And the helicopter ramp. Here as he's going, not backwards, but forwards. It's the front. Mobius, he's got it.
What? Oh, a 5-4? No.
He's not wrapped though, so looks like he's going for a long ways on the gainer. Can he pull it out? He pulled it out. Matt, got to make a lot of noise. Make it loud for Dave in the front half. Can he ski it away? Yes, he can.